Hi, folks. Actually, this is a message to Teddy, but some of the other folks in the vinyl community that have subscribed to me, you'll see this post anyway. But this is for Teddy, and if any of the others want to chime in, that's fine too. Teddy, this is Blake. Nice to meet you. I've enjoyed watching your videos. Um, I'm going to try to start making mine. So this is also a test to see if this little camera thing actually does a decent job. I'm not convinced that it will, but we'll try to see. So bags. Your thread about ring wear prompted someone to say, "Hey, I'm OCD. I don't allow ring wear in my collection, etc., etc." I'm a little OCD too, so I don't have anything that I can show that would uh, even come close to some of the cool responses that I've already seen. Love Derek's response. I mean that's true ring love there, buddy. Um, so bags. Ironically, I'm very OCD about bags, and so much so that I'm the kind of guy that I want all of my whatever collection to be in the exact same kind of bag, and I've tried to hunt for several years now for the perfect bag to put my records in, and I thought I had found some, but a couple of things about them I don't like. Well, I guess I wouldn't say I don't like. I'm not happy with. I certainly appreciate what they are, but let me show you the quick path. The reason why I got started with the bag thing is reaching down here. I used to use these things from Bags Unlimited. Um, you're familiar with these. I think everybody has used these. If you're putting your stuff in your bag, you're putting your albums in bags. But the problem here is I've had these bags for about, I think, 6 or 7 years now, and there's something going on with them, and I can't explain it. I'm going to show you the stack here in a second. Um, I don't know if you can see this. Um, they're changing colors. It's green, yellow green. It's, I don't know, can you see that? I think the camera is trying to compensate for the color here. Let me see. Whoop! You see the yellow and greenish kind of thing? Almost kind of like a, I don't know, a mold or something? It's not mold, but anyway, something is happening to these bags. They're discoloring, and I'm afraid that they're doing whatever harm they're doing to themselves to my jackets, my LP jackets. And of course, nowhere on these bags do they say that they're acid free or archival or anything like that. They're just cloudy bags. Cloudy, yes, you can no longer see me. They're very cloudy compared to what I would like to have. And they have this kind of weird oily feeling. Anyway, I quit using these years ago, but I happen to have a stash of them because, like I said, I wanted all of my records to be in the same kind of bag, and I think I bought 1,000 of these things, and I have lots of bags left, hundreds left. Um, I hope your bags aren't doing this to you. Something's happening, and I want to get away from that. So I took all of those bags out, the ones that I had used, and threw them away um, because I found these. A guy in California, I believe, used to have a business called Far West Record Supply, and he was supplying these Japanese resealable bags. Hot stuff. Um, Very nice mylar-like, 2 mil thickness, resealable, kind of a tacky resealable thing. Peel this off, of course, and the flap holds. I mean, very nice bag. Two things that I was unhappy about. They're expensive. I think these were running, even at the quantities of 1,000, they were running like a quarter or a little more per bag after shipping. And he could never, there were a couple of times I had to place an order and wait and wait and wait and get them because he wasn't stocking many of them in stock. Maybe there weren't many people ordering them. So I was never confident that I was going to be able to get any more. So that prompted me to order more. So I ordered a lot of these things. So price, not being sure that I could get them was another concern. And my final concern, although it will help in the long run, but for all of my records, I didn't want this to happen. You see this big gap? There was probably 6 or 7 millimeters extra bag that I don't need. Thanks, Dwayne. I went and picked up a bunch of John Luke Pawnee after your wonderful video, but getting off topic here. I'm using this as an example. It's a recent vinyl find. Anyway, I didn't like that there was this much of a gap for a single LP album, because my reason was you seal it up, and when you push it into your stack of records, the record slides all the way up to your I don't know how to explain it, but the record would slide around and you get this very messy stack of records that you couldn't read the spines on. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, it was loose and I really didn't care for the looseness. Now, clear bags. Teddy, I told you that I have several hobbies really, and one of the things that I was using to store that was a product from Clearbags, www.clearbags.com. Go to them. They have great product. Was using their stuff, really liked it, and I always wondered, can I get them to make me a bag? Well, I tried to find a size that would work with what we love. We love these albums, but everything was either too big or too small, by a large amount too big, really. So wasn't going to go there. Finally, decided I was going to see about getting a custom order made, and talked with the folks, and they put me in contact with I'm not sure what her role is, but she's been building prototypes for me, and she's been helping me all the way. Her name is Danae. Actually don't know her last name. Anyway, she's been a big help. If you call them, ask for Danae. She's out in California. There are 2 locations, one in Tennessee and one in California. Anyway, she's been building prototypes for me. I wanted to get the perfect bag, and what I did was take all of not all, I took like a big sample of records from various parts of my collection and started measuring. And I took the average of measurements, height and width and thickness, and tried to come up with like the perfect measurement for the perfect bag. And I think we've got a good one here. She built several prototypes for me, in and around my measurements, just so I can see what the differences would be in size. And